In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to play the B major scale on piano with right hand, then left hand, and then both hands together in one octave. I'm going to assume you've already started playing some scales. If you haven't, there's links to some other keys in the description below, and the C major scale is the one where I get in depth into beginner technique and how to actually start playing scales. Here, I'll just be covering anything new specific to B. I also have a worksheet available from my website with graphics and finger numbers for major scales in all 12 keys, and there's a link for that down in the description below. If you're new here, this channel is your guide through developing all the different skills and knowledge you need to become a better piano player and musician. So if that's something you want to do, consider clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything you need to learn. I recommend you first try and figure out the notes of the scale yourself using the major scale pattern. This will help you memorize the scale better, but even if you don't do that, make sure to try and keep an image of the overall shape of the scale in your mind. So B major now has 5 sharps, which is all of the black keys, the same 4 sharps as in the previous key E, and then we're adding one on to the 7th note of the scale. And the key signature, if you're a reader, would look like this. So keep your beginning and end markers, the Bs, and then we've actually only got one other white note, which is the 4th note of the scale E. So other than that, you're just making sure that you're playing all of those black keys. The right hand, we're going to use the same C major scale fingers and the same fingers we did for G, D, E, and A. So it's all about holding your hand in that optimum position to wrap around this new shape, which will allow you to break up the notes comfortably. So the first 3 notes should feel the same as E. We've got white, black, black. Keep that hand nice and forward. That makes it easy to get your thumb under to the E comfortably without twisting. And once you're here, these fingers should just wrap around all these black keys. Fingers 2, 3, 4, and then 5 falls into place. If you need, you can practice playing all the notes in each finger block together at once like this and go back and forth. This will help you work on a hand position that allows you to reach every note comfortably, and thinking of groups of notes as one shape will help you memorize the scale. Again, think ahead to make sure that you don't accidentally pull your hand back like this away from the black keys. If you look at that whole block in one go, that's much easier to do. Maintain that position on the way down. When you get to your thumb, look ahead at this block of 3 notes coming up. We need a block of 3 fingers for the block of 3 notes. And keep that hand nice and forward to allow the thumb to come back under comfortably without having to twist your wrist round. Now the left hand, we're actually going to learn a different finger pattern here. It's not that you can't make the other finger pattern work for this, you can, but it's not as efficient. So we're not going to use our 5th finger at all for the left hand. We're going to start on the 4th finger, and we're going to wrap fingers 4, 3, 2, and 1 around this block here. So as ever, keep your hand in an optimum position where you can reach them all without having to move. If you pull too far back and play this note close to the edge, you're going to be pulling this finger and your thumb away from where it needs to be. So keeping your hand there, that feels nice and comfortable, and it's going to allow you to make this turn without having to do a big twist. So you turn to here with 4th finger, and then these same 4 fingers again are going to wrap around this shape now. So once more, keep your hand forward, because if you bring it back to the edge, you're pulling your thumb away from this B. So keep it forward. Maintain it on the way down. As long as you keep that same line, that should be just as comfortable going up and down, I think. It's just going to take a bit of getting used to because it's a different finger pattern. So go nice and slowly until it feels good. You can also break up the blocks in the left hand in the same way. And again, make sure to hold your hand in a position where you can wrap around the notes in the blocks comfortably. And when you've got those 2 hand positions comfortable separately, when you put them together, this is going to feel slightly different again because your left hand was different. So we end up putting thumbs together on the 4th note, E. So play the first 3 notes and then bring thumbs together on E, making the turn in the right hand. And then once you've made that turn in the right hand, these fingers are good to go to the end. So now you can concentrate on your left hand, where you need to put your 4th finger over. And as long as you keep your hands forward, they should just sail together. Like I always say, concentrate on the hand that's making the turn. So once your right hand has turned, concentrate on your left. And on the way down, no turns yet, and then thumbs together on the E. And once you've done that, your right hand turns again immediately. Now what you might do here in the left hand is accidentally skip this finger and go to your third. Sometimes people do that. The best way not to is to go by feel and make sure that you can feel each finger going in order. So bring that second over so you end up on your fourth. And at the same time, you need to be turning your third over in your right hand. So because that's a different finger pattern in your left hand, it's going to take a bit more getting used to the other keys. So definitely practice that really nice and slowly. Maybe go up for a while first and then work on coming down and then work on going up and down. And if you want, you can also just concentrate on that first turn up to the fourth note. And when that's comfortable, then work on going all the way to the top. Keep it slow and only speed it up once it starts to feel good. I hope that was helpful. Remember to come back for the next video to learn the F major scale. And I have some other useful major scale videos up too. Please give the video a like and let me know in the comments if you got something out of it, as that really does help out channels to grow. And subscribe for more content to help you develop your piano playing. Thanks for watching.